Well, ladies and gents, I'm back. I tried to get you an episode long before now. Sorry for the enormous delay. Unfortunately, I still have family in town and I have not had a chance to record, sadly. Another apology. I'm sorry for the low tones in this video, it's almost midnight and everyone in my house is asleep. So shh, don't wake anyone. I'm talking to you, Tony. Anyway, basically the long of it is my in-laws are from Puerto Rico. For those who don't know, because most of you are probably from across the pond, not here in the States, or at least in the Caribbean, that area, when Hurricane Maria hit, and at least I think it was Maria, they all kind of ran together at that point, Puerto Rico was pretty much devastated. Pretty much the entire electrical grid was destroyed, so many counties flooded, and just things were at a standstill, and still are in many respects. My in-laws they lived in the area just outside of the area hit hardest by the hurricane, and so power was out, the house had a good bit of damage, and we could not even get through to them for a good 2 to 3 weeks. So, after that hurricane, 2 to 3 weeks without my wife talking to her parents was absolutely just insane. So in the end, basically they got their house ready to be fixed by contractors. We did hear from them, obviously. They're okay. The house was somewhat damaged, like I said. They talked to contractors, they've got everything in place to get fixed, and then they hopped on a plane. This was obviously, as you know, I've been telling you for a while that I've got in-laws in town. It's been several months. But obviously with power out and many roads closed, because the power line's down and the tree's down, things aren't really working quite as one would hope. So they basically have been here ever since, waiting to hear back from the contractors, hoping to get things figured out and hoping to get their house fixed. As of yet, I think the planning stages are done, but it hasn't been started yet. Anyway, that's really more a personal issue than anything, so I just want to let you know that it could still happen for a little while longer. But that is the long story. Basically, my issue is that my office is in front of my house, and everyone can hear me when I record. I mean, even right now, that's why I gotta kind of keep it low. I don't want to wake anyone. But that is generally why I love having an empty house. That when I'm trying to record, having people in the house, whether it's my family or my wife, my kids, my in-laws, whomever they are, I have difficulty recording simply because they can all hear me, and especially now, I don't want to wake them. It is way past their bedtime, and that's just the story of it. So I apologize again and again. Hopefully, I will be better at this. I can do it. I can try doing this at nights and get things out of the way, when everyone's asleep. I just need to be a little more quiet. I don't really have a good space for this. So basically, I just haven't had much of an opportunity to record. That was the whole long story of why I haven't been around much. So I apologize. Again, I apologize. But hopefully, I'm here. Let's get to a game. Let's get to what's been happening in the season, and let's just get to it. Before then, in terms of this save, Monaco, basically, I have a lot of ideas that I want to get to, and because I haven't been able to record for 2 to 3 weeks, maybe, I don't even remember. I just remember the last episode was episode 8. So, but basically, what I decided to do is at some point during this off time that I've had, I said, screw it, I can't record, but I need to get through the season because I just want to get to other stuff. And so I stopped. Obviously, I didn't record. I just started playing again. I played a couple games. I'll get to that in just a minute. But just so you know, and it's also a matter of up until that point, I hadn't played in about a week or two. And I don't remember the tactics we used. I barely remember the players we had. That combined with my Leipzig save, I just have, everything's been crossing paths and crossing streams and doing all that. So I had to get back to it. I had to get some game time in, and I played a lot of games. So another thing I apologize for, but since our last episode, way back in February, let's go to the schedule. Our last episode, episode 8, was February 2nd against Lyon. I won't go into the details of all the games, but basically, we've been having that mixed form as usual. You can see greens and yellows scattered around. So Lyon, we had that 1-0 win. Angers next was 1-1. Dijon 2-0 win. Again, the tactics are what they are. They're not great. They have gotten me undefeated minus Marseille in the Coupe de France. But it's still, I don't know what I'm doing. I obviously don't know what I'm doing with Monaco. At some point I may want to restart this and start over, but figure things out properly, but I'm just not doing it right now. So, but the matches I was going to get to you in this episode: Napoli 2-1 in the Champions League, and then 1-1 draw in the Champions League first knockout round. So we do pass through. Yay, us! But so basically, we're continuing with this 4-2-3-1 DM wide asymmetric type of tactic here. My assistant manager keeps wanting me to do a 4-2-3-1 DM, and that means Maite would be down here. That leaves big ass red boxes in the center, and I can't do that. My brain sees that bright red there, and it's like, nope, not going to do it. So I'm doing the asymmetric. It seems to have worked out. I mean, we are undefeated in the last God knows how many games. I'm not going to count that, but so we're doing well. But at the same time, I just haven't figured out the tactics. It'd be nice to have a lot more greens. I'd prefer one of these red and have the other yellows green, to just, one game on, one game one game on, one game So, but anyway, so Champions League first round, knockout round, we did get passed through by the, hair of our chinny chin chins. So 3-2 on aggregate. And as you can see, Man City is the games that we will be playing in this episode. We'll see how we do, but like I said, I'm not going to go into the details of these games. You can see, we haven't lost a match, like I said, but we're still on shaky grounds with wins combined with draws. So the players have been inconsistent. Maybe I've been a little too much rotation. Tactical changes, maybe too much. In this whole list, I'm not going to go through every single match. I did go through the Napoli games because that's what I was going to bring you. The Coupe de la Ligue Finale. So Marseille, you can see that was the last game I played. Should have done it for you on screen. Shitty fucking game. Oh my god. This was one of the worst games that I have played. All I'm going to say, Jovetic, gone. Cut. I swear to God, absolutely horrible. He had 3 to 4 chances, clear-cut chances, straight up. Absolutely fantastic ball, smacked from the backfield all the way up to him, brought it down to his feet. Great. He barreled towards the goalkeeper. One time, dinged off the post. Okay, I'll give you that. Shit happens. Other two, just, here's the goal. Whew. The hell. Oh my god, drove me crazy. At one point, he was at a 5.6. I wanted to take him off and just beat the shit out of him. But I'd already made the 3 subs at the time, so I couldn't bring anyone else on. I should have subbed him off and left Dembele in instead of I brought Dembele off stupidly, but, rookie manager mistake, I guess. I wanted to actually give Jovetic some time to feel like he belonged to this team. I really haven't been playing him all that much, and I don't want a dynamics issue in the team. But yeah, I don't know if he's going to get any more game time from that point on. That was just sad. So actually, let's just take a quick look at it. Oh, and Eiting, yeah, he got a double yellow, so we got the red. Did not help us. 56 minutes, so that was down to 10 minutes. I'm actually surprised that we came out at the end of not only full time, but extra time at 0-0. It's just shocking to me. So we made it to pens. We actually won in the end, obviously, as you can see. So we did lift the league. We got our trophy. I'm just sorry it was such a shitty ass game. I didn't even bring it to you. Maybe I should have, just so you can see us lift the trophy, our very first trophy. But, yeah, whatever. Yeah, the only actual player to show up, even though it says 6.8, was Subasic. And he did a fantastic job in that match. Where are the shots? They had 8 on target. Subasic just went above and beyond and did what he does best. He's a very good goalkeeper, and if you ever, I swear to God, if you play, online with a friend, get Subasic. He's probably not that expensive, in terms of, you got De Gea and Courtois and all that. Even Mignolet is probably more expensive than Subasic, I would imagine. At least not by much, but still, he was terrific. In the end, because of that, I actually gave him a new contract, so he is signed on for another couple of years. He is, what is he? He is 33 years old and is now here for another couple of, I don't think I only gave him a 3-year contract or a 2-year contract. So he's 33. Come on. I'm not going to give him a 5-year contract, but still. So he's here for another while. This game is over. Let's continue on. Okay, so Here we are in the first match. We are at home against Man City. We are in decent form. They are in strong form. We're actually favorites somehow. I don't know how that is. Biggest strength is their passing. Potential weakness is their crossing. So they have the worst crossing completion record in the competition at just 21%. Okay, so that's good. I'm happy with that. So let's get to this team. Okay, so here we have our team. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I've been going back and forth. Do I do a 4-4-2? Do I do a 4-4-1-1? Just a lot more defensive. But at the same time, I'm sitting here thinking, we're at home. We should maybe play it on the attack a little bit, and then when we go to, Manchester, then maybe we'll do a little more defensive. But so right now, this is the way I'm looking at it. So Subasic in goal as always. Jorge comes in. Johnny has been a little shaky. Plus he's at a 92% condition. So Jorge comes in. Jemerson, Glick, and Sidibe finish the back four. Tielemans in that midfield deep lying playmaker role. I am not having Fabinho and Tielemans as a deep lying playmaker. So box-to-box support, it will be Tielemans, I apologize. Fabinho in that deep line playmaker role. I may change him out later on to kind of a segundo volante. Actually, that's not a bad idea. So I'm actually going to do Fabinho as a segundo volante. Tielemans as the box-to-box midfielder. Bali, Matinho, and Delafeu as the attacking mids. I like inside forwards. See? They're inside forwards now. Ding! Falcao's up front. I do have Dembele on the bench, so, if Falcao's having issues, we'll bring Dembele on and see how it goes. Dembele doesn't seem to be having a lot of luck just as the lone striker up front. He seems to be much better as either the deep line forward or, the center forward as an attacking duo. So that's why Falcao is kind of in there for right now, but let's see how we do. Okay, let's look at their team. So, no surprises. Sané, Aguero, Silva up front. David Silva, De Bruyne, Yaramendi. That's interesting. That's actually a different choice. Back four is, Walker's okay. Mendy's okay. Mangala and Stones, I should be able to break through. Bravo hit. And I'm going from, real life experience, not experience, but real life world where Mangala, Stones, and Bravo have been shaky. Liverpool just crushed Stones. Did you see that? That was great. Anyway, let's get into the dressing room. So here we are out on the pitch. Do we have sounds? We don't have sounds, do we? Let's get those sounds going. I always love the sounds. Let's move those headphones down so we don't hear it though. So this is going to be a tough match. I don't know if we're going to squeak out on top or we're going to get our asses handed to us. It could literally go either way. I think we have a better defense. Especially Fabinho is just rock solid back there. Watch him screw up completely. But our attack has been mixed. So you got De Bruyne up to Aguero, over to Sané. Can he get the cross in? All the way to Subasic. So we got it going in 2 minutes time right now. And then Subasic shoves it all the way up. Moutinho up to Tielemans, passing it back and forth. And wow. What was that? Come on, guys. Aguero. Oh, my lord. I think you're going to be hearing that a lot in this match. My cats are having a fucking field day right now. So, thank you, Jemerson. Kick it all the way out. Bernardo, who did score one of the goals in the Liverpool game. So, Silva cannot be beaten. 4 minutes in, and Sané gets the first goal. So, Sidibe pulls it down all the way back to Subasic. I don't know why. And Bernardo I swear to God, this is... Oh, Lord, this is not going to go well, is it? 4 shots already, 1 on target. And they're already up 1-0. So, come on, guys. I'm going to do... Encourage. Oh, yes! Tielemans brings it back. Encouragement works. Sidibe up to Matinho. To the injured Deulofeu, who brings it into the middle. Falcao up to Tielemans, who just right there off the post. I told you, Bravo. I told you. No. And of course, they get another replay. Oh, Subasic. That's why you're earning the big bucks. Come on. So Fabinho, come. The Matinho, Fabinho. Kite to Bulldog, son of a gun. That would have been nice. We're doing okay. I know I spent the entire time cursing my team, basically, but Deulofeu, that could have been a penalty. And a bad kick by Bravo. Come on, guys. Tielemans, get... No. Oh! Takes a lot of abuse. Oh, my lord. Tielemans for the corner. All the way to Fabinho. Seems to be the generic... Oh, Falcao. It seems to be the generic corner, kick now. So we're going to get into halftime. Deulofeu is going to have to come out. He's at 65 now. Who else? Baldy's at a 6'4"? So we are actually bringing Larson in for Deulofeu. Deulofeu just was at a 69%. I didn't really want to risk him too much longer. Let's see if I can get these boys... Get creative. Let's see how that works. So we do have 6 shots, 3 on target to their 7 and 2. No, come on, guys. Thank you, Jemerson. To Brun Larson. Brun. That German W, I have no idea. Come on. Oh, my lord. So, come on. Let's get the ball back. Let's see if we can come out with this with an actual win. That would be terrific. I know we're favorites. And Subasic. What a stop. So Fabinho to Brun Larson, who passes it up to Matinho, all the way to Falcao. Cartable cannot get it in. He's got to get out. Jovetic. Why does it have to be Jovetic? Oh my lord. Can we... Yes, Jorge gets down. Jovetic up to Dembele, over to Falcao. Brun Larson! 5 minutes left. Push forward does not help. Apparently, De Bruyne's there. Glick up to Jovetic. Brun Larson. Falcao. Gives up. I don't know if he would have made it, but that would have been nice to see. So, Brun Larson over to Jovetic. Come on, work the ball up. Tielemans up to Dembele, who bumps into the box. Okay. So, we're heading into the 90th minute, 4 minutes at a time. Let's see, can we finish it out? We actually been doing very well in the last, 15 minutes or so. Falcao, Tielemans. That would have been a great shot. If he got that in, that would have been terrific. Apparently, Bravo is a terrific shot stopper, maybe? I don't know. But Tielemans cannot get the ball up. I'm going to be so upset. Work it. Come on, guys. No, don't do this to me. Oh. Well. If it turns out to be a 1-1 draw, I'll be okay. Danilo comes in. Oh, I didn't see that. So, Fabinho. Oh, yep, there it is. 1-1 draw in Monaco. Okay. I'll take a 1-1 draw. Not too bad. So, I think what I'm going to do, this episode is far too long already. I'm going to leave that there and get to the next Man City game in the next episode. So, we will see what happens from there. But like I said earlier, what I do want to talk about is basically my plans for this save and for this channel and all that. As I've said before, basically my plans for the save has kind of changed. Normally, originally when I started out, it was I want to win the Champions League. I want to get this team back to where it should be, or to where it should be in the first place. Things have changed. Obviously, this was kind of my beta save. Just kind of continued. I didn't have a lot of time to play it. We're still in the freaking first season, but I think I'm going to shift courses. So. Seems to be my modus operandi anyway. You know, if you've seen my episodes from before, I'll go to a team. After a first year, I'll move to another team, then maybe come back. But I'm kind of a one and done guy anyway, so go figure. But so what I'm going to do, like I said, shift gears, stop Monaco. I'm going to head back to Liverpool. I've been actually in contact with the people at City of Liverpool. And since I did a save with them last season, I kind of tweeted them out by accident last year, got their attention, and now they kind of want to see how things go. So I'm actually going to go back. Nothing tied to them officially or anything like that, but I'm going to go back to them and kind of see how I can do. They are in the 9th level of English football. I kind of want to see how far I can bring them up. And if I can get a repetitive recording schedule going. Normally it was, Tuesdays and Fridays. Now I'd like to see if I can get back to that. So, like I said, I did, to the COLFC supporters, I did say that I would be back. We are back. And officially we are back. So once we finish this season, we have schedule these games to go. I'm going to play Nantes right next. And then Man City's the next game. I may actually pair that with the PSG game. Could be a devastating episode. But so basically, once this is done, once Troy is done, I'm going to head back to Merseyside. Good old Merseyside, where not the red, not the blue, but the purple. So up the perps. I just need to finish out the save, and away we go. Anyway, that's been way too long already. I apologize. So, as always, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Tell me what you want to see in the future. I got some great stuff planned, hopefully, for after the Leipzig save. That's going to end as well. And I think we're going to go to a Loki Doki style and Lulugio style journeyman. So stay tuned for that. Take care and enjoy.